What's up guys, Tiny Tiger here. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a winter room tour. It's a little late, I know, but we're going to go ahead and do the winter room tour. If you guys have been watching any of my previous videos, I had a friend of mine come in and tour the room and feed some snakes, stuff like that. We kind of went through a quick tour. I didn't really get to explain and show them everything. So this video I'm going to go through a more detailed room tour for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. Like, subscribe, and follow me for any other updates. I always have new things coming through. I have foster updates, rescues, stuff like that. So why don't we go ahead and get on with this room tour. Alright, welcome back guys. So here we are in the tiger's den, and if you can see, we have a lot of new changes, a lot of new additions. I'll also give a foster update in this video. So we're gonna go ahead and start with Scylla. It's her time to eat. Her food's sitting right there. I might as well feed her while I'm doing this. Scylla is my Argentine black and white Tegu. She's a female, fully grown. This is about the size of a fully grown female. Alright, come on out. I know you're hungry. I forgot to get some salmon for her, so unfortunately she only gets eggs today. And some fruit. Here you go. Alright, well she's eating that. So this is a custom built enclosure I built for her. It's 6 foot long, 2.5 feet deep, 2 feet high. She gets a 75 watt halogen bulb. Get those at like a hardware store. Hits a spot to be the highest is 125. That's her basking spot. Kind of built a little box and put a little tile on top. It's not built into the enclosure, so I can take it out if I need to clean it. Well, she made a mess over here. Yeah, this is supposed to be on top of her hide. She kind of just pulled it out looking for food, I guess. Cork bark, 2 pieces of cork bark I made into a hide that she uses frequently. Most of the time, well, other times she likes to burrow in here and dig. This is a 8 foot lip that I built. So there's about 8 inches. There's about 8 inches of substrate in here. It's really deep. Allows her to burrow in. Substrate I use is a mixture I made of organic topsoil, coconut core, and coconut husk. Water bowl in there. And there's a wireless thermometer over there. You can read it right there. And then the hot side thermometer's over there. Got ventilations. A T5 10.0 UVB, 3 feet long. She eats on a schedule and does not eat every single day. Sometimes I'll even skip regular feeding days. She's not gonna get those male jowls, but she's got a little one. See, you can see the bubbly one, a little bit of fat in there. Anyway, she's doing really well. Ambient air temperature in here is about 80 degrees. Lowest side is about low 80s, very low 80s. Everything over here is going to be up in the 90s. I think the highest I try to allow it to get is 90 degrees on this side. Humidity needs to be 60 to 80%. Don't want it too high. Anything too high and it's going to cause mold growth, bacteria, stuff like that. Inside of this, walls are also protected, water protected, so I spray frequently and then doesn't damage it. Front opening doors, plexiglass or acrylic for viewing. Locks. You didn't eat your fruit. How are you gonna not eat your fruit? Sometimes she's very picky, but most of the time she will eat her fruit. Alright, let's move on. Over here, these are brand new. I'm very very happy and very excited to have these. These are made by Ross from Dragon Cages and Racks. He frequents, well, his group frequents Atlanta Repticon and pretty much everywhere along the southeast. I don't know if he goes up in the northeast, but he is. I think they're originally in Greenville. So I don't remember. All I know is they're always in Atlanta Repticon, and we saw them. Bought a cage. Well, actually bought 2 cages. We bought this one first. I told you guys I would get Miko an upgrade, and I did. This is a 4 foot by 2 foot. What's this? PVC? Yeah, 4 foot by 2 foot PVC, 15 inches high. Let me see if I can get up closer. Sorry, guys. So Miko's old cage was 3 foot by 18 foot by 12 foot. No, what am I saying? 3 foot by 18 inches by 12 inches. Sorry, there you go. So, and this one is 4 foot by 2 foot by 15 inches. So he's got a great deal of more room. This cage is much bigger and holds humidity very, very well. Sometimes I'm battling humidity with those glass cage screen tops, you know, especially in winter. When the heaters are on, air dries out so bad, everything's so dry. But these PVC cages definitely do the trick. So back there I have a T8 2 foot 5.0. That's a halogen 35 watt bulb for basking. Highest hot spot is 96 degrees. They are Indonesian species, and even though it's hot and humid in Indonesia, they don't look for the hottest spot to bask in. What else is there? Substrate is the same mixture I use for all my high humidity burrowing lizards. Organic topsoil, coconut core, coconut husk. Some little decor hide. He's always in that hide. Loves it. Comes out maybe 4 times out of the week to bask, poop, and that's about it. Most of his time is spent in his little cave. Well, a quarter, no, half of the time. Half of the time he's spent in the cave. Water bowl. Humidity is 66% right now. And yep, that's his cage. Made by Dragon Cages and Racks. Really nice cage. This is a sort of a new addition. She was a bit of a rescue. My wife brought her home. She's a Colombian gold tegu, so she's a lot smaller than Scylla. And she's a girl, so she's going to be on the small side. And she's in there somewhere. She's only about, I want to say, I think she's only about 2 feet. She's actually a little smaller than Miko. But she had an injury. She's missing a whole hand. Previous owners couldn't control her, didn't know how to take care of her. Put her in a glass tank with a sliding top, I guess. And when she tried to jump out, they closed the top and snapped her hand off. Pretty sad. Yeah. But I gotta get that out of there, actually. But we went to Repticon, and there was a rescue rescue group there that had her and some other reptiles, and we adopted this one because my wife has a thing for handicapped animals. So being a Colombian tegu, they don't ever brumate, which means that their temperatures are so extreme, very hot. I mean, that basking spot's 130. Ambient air temperature in here, well, in this side is in the 90s. Over here it's going to be in the mid 80s. Humidity's also got to be really high. I mean, it's 79% in there. I guess you guys can't see it, but I can see it. 79% in there right now. Got a water bowl, a hide. That's the basking spot. In order to reach 120, was it 120? Oh, 130 degrees, I raised it with this little log thing, as opposed to having a flat surface like his. That is about a 50-watt halogen bulb. All of these halogen bulbs I'm getting from like a Home Depot, by the way, guys. And there's a T5 2-foot 10.0, I believe. So lots of UVB, lots of heat, lots of humidity. She's asleep right now. She usually wakes up around 12 to 1, and right now it's pretty early. I think it's 9 o'clock, so we'll leave her alone. She'll eat she eats on the same schedule as Scylla, and her feeding's a little different since she's 100% carnivorous. We feed her dusted chicken, eggs, the quail eggs, insects. I tried seafood items like shrimp and stuff, but she doesn't seem interested. She really likes to eat like ground turkey and chicken. So I'll probably also give her some chicken parts too, since she likes that. Anyways, move on. She also has a lock. I took the lock off over here, but because she found a way to open these doors like 3 times, and I found her roaming around my room, which is scary because if Scylla was to roam around the same time, I think Scylla would kill her. So we had to put a lock on that. Alright, so moving on over here. Oh my gosh, it's already been like 11 minutes and I haven't even gotten to half. This is going to be a long video. I might have to put this into a 2-part video, guys. Alright, so over here is a new addition. Well, semi-new addition. Some of you guys already know I put updates on YouTube already about this guy. This is Bagheera. He is a jungle carpet python. I think he's roughly 2.5 feet long, so he's still very small. These guys would get to about 6 to 7 feet, and their colors will be stunning. He is black and yellow, and it's pretty bright now, but I cannot wait till he's a full adult with just the bright color of yellow on him. He's got a water bowl. He's on paper towel because I'm not going to where I bought this guy originally anymore. They are shady and they are the worst pet store here in Georgia. He had a series of mite problems, and I mean, I finally finished the battle. It's over. He's clear. He has not jumped into the water bowl for a whole week to soak, to try and drown out the mites, but I'll tell you guys later how I had to combat mites. But it was stressful because, you know, I'm always worried about my reptiles, perfect temperature, perfect humidity, and then having to have mites was just, God, it was nightmare. Anyways, he's got a ceramic heat emitter. His hot spot where he's sitting on right now is 90 degrees, and he feeds once a week on either a rat pup or a large mouse. Eating frozen thawed. Very happy about that. Anyways, oh look, he's looking up. I think he knows we're talking about him. I guess I should pull him out so you guys can see him. Alright, Bagheera, you want to come out? He's also very sweet. He does not bite or strike at you in any way. Come on. Look at this beautiful snake. Oh my gosh. I found a passion and love for carpet pythons. I am looking for more. I just want them all. They're just absolutely my favorite snake in the world. They are my spirit animal. I love these guys. He's my first carpet. I have a second one. I'll show you guys. If you guys watched my previous videos, you would have seen the second one. Alright. Let's let you go back in. Oh, that's the water bowl. Moving over. This is Bonsai, my mountain horn dragon. right back there. You guys can see him. Mountain horn dragon. They don't bask regularly because of the area they're from. They don't receive almost any sunlight to find a spot to bask. It's a very thick rainforest. So he just receives a 5.0 T5 UVB. Ambient air temperature in here gets from 80 to 85 degrees. High humidity substrate. Some foliage to allow him to hide like he just did for me. Vines for him to climb on. They are arboreal, pretty much 100% of the time. Yeah. Eats insects 3 days a week. I think he eats like crickets, superworms, roaches. Oh well, let's move on. Mushu, our western hognose snake. Well, my wife's western hognose snake. He is in there somewhere. He must be asleep. He's currently weighing about 30 grams. When we first got him, 10 grams, a hatchling. So he's growing, shedding well. He's a bit of a trouble feeder. He'll eat sometimes, he won't eat sometimes. You know, it's really annoying, but I mean that's just how some hog noses are. He's in a 10-gallon sliding top, aspen shavings, hot hide, cool hide, water bowl needs to be changed. Thermometer. The heat mat is on a thermostat that sits at about, I think the highest spot is 90 degrees. So it sits about 86 to 90 degrees. Alright, I think this will be part 1. I'm going to put part 2 on a separate video because this is starting to become a very long video. So go ahead and move on to part 2.